Hi, Vicky Crystalline. And what we're going to do tonight is we're going to let Mother Gaia come forward because she has a big message. She has given me some of it, and wow, I was blown away. So I can't wait to hear the rest of it. So if you'll watch my channels before, yeah, connect. Not listen to the words so much, but feel the vibration in your body. Feel how it changes you in such a way. That's where I'm taking you to what's going on inside of your body. That's what we're going to. The heart centered. And over this last couple of weeks, what's happened in my body frame as I've allowed myself to shift into this new paradigm of new Gaia, into the new me, is that my heart is so open, and the love and the bonding that is happening with these individuals, with all my tribe coming together, which is part of all of you are tribe members because you're doing it. And there's a bond and a love that is just so powerful. It's undeniable. And we have to go there. We can't go through into new Gaia with baggage. You have to release all your emotional stuff, everything you are. You have to be unlimitless as you're stepping forward into the newness of you. And so I've allowed my stuff to step forward and step forward. Not that I'm not going through a physical experience still, but I know what to do when the things show up. And that's what I help people with. When things show up in your life, I help you to move through them because each thing has a purpose. It's how are you focusing on it? That's how it's going to show up in your life. If you're focusing on it and you have dogmatic, you have negative energy, it's always going to show up that way, and it's going to show up more powerful for you because you're asking for it. How could you say, how could I be asking for it? But in a way you are, because we're all here to grow, expand, love, and share. That is it. We're in the school of life. You are learning your love, your growth, your expansion, and to share that to the world because we're creating new Gaia here. Now, what I was going through in my experience, what Mother Gaia has been showing me, I am taken to people to places. When I do attunements, I take people to places of the Rainbow Bridge. So as you do your attunement, Mother Gaia and Astron come through, and they get you out of the way of yourself. They go through all the layers of you, go to the main spark of you, and they spark you uh, onto new Gaia. But first, your placement is on the Rainbow Bridge. And what happens on the Rainbow Bridge is you learn yourself, you learn your abilities, you let go of all you are. This is where all the creating goes into this Rainbow Bridge. All the knowledge is in this Rainbow Bridge. And then as this Rainbow Bridge is merging both the worlds together, as everybody is going through this growth spurt in their life, we're creating this Rainbow Bridge. And I've been shown many times, not just one time, eventually this Rainbow Bridge will be a rainbow in remembrance on new Gaia of where we came from all the stories that we have. So as you are stepping forward, you can do this. You can do this yourself. You can just meditate every day, and you can go through lifetimes, or you can do these attunements and it's a fast way, it's a fast track to get you out of the way and to get you exactly where you need to go, because it goes past all the layers. So in that, if you need an attunement, feel it out your heart. Your heart will always tell you, are you ready for this? And if you feel it out your heart, trust that. So you can email if you're ready for this. And as you're doing an attunement, Mother Gaia and Astron and the Galactic will bring forth your new abilities because they're going to tune and tone you into these. Now, as you're being seated in these attunements and growing into your new being of you, you are literally flowering. So you have to go through a growth period. So the one thing is, it's very highest potential. Even when you listen to my videos, let the process completely absorb you. Let the process run through your whole energetic field so you don't stop yourself. That's what we do. A lot of us, we're like, okay, I feel a little bit of that energy, but I don't want to take on anymore, because you think, oh, I got it. I don't need it anymore. But it's kind of a resistance state. So if you allow yourself to go past the resistance state and just trust this complete process, watch what it brings forward. Watch what it brings forward. Now, what Mother Gaia has showed to me today as I was tapping into We are going through a new shift, a new paradigm. And what that is happening is that we're releasing all the past stuff that we've ever been through. And we're going into the future self. We're locking into a new grid. And it's actually coming in, I feel like slowly, because you have to let go of the barriers. Because if you have baggage, you can't receive these grids of you. So as you're locking into these new grids of you, it's shifting and changing you into a higher version of you. But you don't got to figure out what it is. It's just you allowing the process to happen and to trust that this is real, because it looks crazy. It sounds crazy. It sounds like nothing we've ever heard of, but this is how we're doing it. So you have to do this at heart base. Everything has to be done at the heart. Now, I have been taught and I have been working. You can literally open up yourself as long as you're in heart base with your tongue. You can open up your third eye, and there's an energetic that happens. Now, there is a man that is doing classes on this. I can't think of his name. It's clear to me right now. But what he says is that the top of your roof of your mouth is a vagina, and the tip of your tongue is a penis. And if you go to where it's hard and where it's soft in the roof of your mouth, in that soft plate right before the hard plate is where they say the clitoris is. So if you go to that soft place and you just barely, when you're in heart state, and you just barely rub your tongue across it, you will ignite your heart, because your heart is connected to your tongue. When your heart is created, the first thing that emerges from your heart, because that is the first thing organ that is created, is your tongue is released from your heart. And then there's a sac that releases from your heart and it is connected to your tongue. So everything you talk about, it's affecting your heart. So as you are allowing the tip of your tongue to hit this space, now, if you haven't gotten past your emotional baggage, there's a stopping point. You have to release that, and you have to be in heart centered. I can't say that enough, because this has to work in heart centered. Well, what happens for me, I learned this when I did my first awakening, and I learned it, but I learned it differently. So I would do the tongue, and I did it so much that I hurt my mouth and my tongue became sore. So it's just actually a gentle movement, and just allow it to flow in rubbing that, and then that place in the softness will start swelling. And then what happens for me, even right now, my heart expands, and then I feel this energy rising to my head, and then I feel like an orgasm in the mind, in my head, and then I feel it like running down my system, in the whole beingness of me. So there are ways that can heighten your experience by tuning into this. So the thing is if you're trying to control that and you're trying to make it happen, it won't happen. Everything, you can't control any of this. That's the hardest thing, is we have to get out of the way of ourselves, because you can't control any of this. None of this can be controlled. So as you're heightening to a new experience of you, the most powerful things you can do is set your intention in the morning and set your attention at the night. And then through the day, do your breath. I always do 3 series of breath. Breathe through the nose, into the ground. And maybe you need to do this a million times in the beginning. And it will instantly steady your energy. Right? It steadies your energy, and it clears you and balances you. And then you can work from that energy state. You're learning your ability of how to center yourself. When you are feeling an emotion, no matter what that emotion is, you're feeling chaotic, you're feeling stressed, you're feeling heavy, you're feeling anxiety, that is your source telling you you're not matching your source energy. So you're out of sync with your source. So when you bring forth the breath and you bring forth the intention, I'm bringing forth my attention and balancing with my source, that's what happens. And then you balance with your source of you. And then this calmness happens. And then you feel steady and at peace. And the more you do it, the more you become in tune with it. So as you're doing this, these are easy ways to set forth your intentions every day, and always give thanks, being grateful, be very grateful for everything that you're going through and everything that you have in your life. Grateful is a key. Be grateful for everything. So at night, I am grateful for the day. I'm grateful for the help of my guides. I am grateful for all the participation of everybody that's here with me. I am grateful for all of that. And be grateful. Yeah, be grateful. And um, be aware of where you're holding your energy. Now, if you say you're in a place of darkness and it's hard, you're having a hard time getting out of that place of darkness. Most of the time, that the reason that you're in that place of darkness is because you're trying to figure out, how do I get out of this place of darkness? 99% of the time, that's what it is. You're trying to figure out how to get out of the darkness. That is the key point right there, to go listen to music. Listen to music that's going to raise your vibration right then. Music will instantly change your vibration. Listen to high vibration. There's a billion things out there on YouTube, and I listen to a lot of wordless music that's high vibrational tones and frequencies, and I listen to what resonates in my heart, and then that's what I resonate through my house, and I let it just play through my house, and it will change everything in your house. So do this. It's very powerful. And listen to your heart. If you feel that this isn't the one that you need to listen to when you're going through tunes and tones and different things, then allow yourself to move past that into the next one, because it'll show up. And another thing that I always ask my guides, aloha, hey Philip. Hey, I always ask my guides when I go on to YouTube, bring forward what needs to come forward for my highest potential me, and be amazed what shows up, because you can bring forth that attention and they will always show you. The universe will always show you what you're asking for. You just got to ask. So, and they love playing with you. The universe loves playing with you. Just play with it. So, as we are shifting into this newness of us, what I'm going through right now is I'm learning to steady this energy and learning to acclimate it into my body frame, and learning the newness that is coming up within me. Because what I've noticed is that my senses are really heightened. My it's like in and out of dimensions. I can't even explain it. It's like a lot of dream states where I'm having a lot of deja vu. I'm having a lot of in and out of lifetimes where I'm literally seeing different lifetimes before me, and um and I just allow the experience to happen. But it's like, wow, when it does happen, it just kind of just like I have to steady myself, because sometimes it just kind of knocks you for a loop. And so, as these events are happening, what's happening is we are turning into the multiverse beings that we are, because you are a multiverse being. There is many dimensions of you that are playing out. Well, what's happening is, as you are becoming the lightest version of you, these pieces are now connecting to you. These other versions of you that want to play the version of light is now connecting into you. So as you are allowing these other beings, these other pieces of you, you are now taking on their energy, what they went through, and you're taking them on as your own. And it's kind of making you feel chaotic. It's kind of making you feel a certain way. But if you really feel into the energy, just allow the energy to run through you. Send love to the whole experience, and then let the merging happen, because we're merging into the whole being that we are. And each one of you are a piece to that whole, because to the piece to new Gaia, we're all piecing new Gaia together here and now as this collective is coming together. This cannot happen in a singular way. There has to be a collective pulled together to bridge the gap of all of this, and we're all a piece to that whole. So a lot of things were shown to me. A lot of things were shown through me, through Mother Gaia, and so I really feel her presence right now. So let me see if there's any questions. Hey everybody, hey Joan, and I'm gonna let Mother Gaia come through and Astron come through and bring forward the message that they are bringing forward today. Hey Laura, hey Jacqueline, hey Sarah, hey Melissa, hey Roger, I love you all. Hey Joan, hey Philip, I love you all. Melissa, Sarah, Peter, Teddy, Daryl, Kim, John, Monique, Peter, I just love you all. Thank you, Tammy, all of you that Josie, Shelley, Paul, Chad, Amy, all of you who are here right now. Just thank you for your light because you are adding to the collective right now. Your energy is interlocking to the collective right now. So even though I am doing all the talking, your guys are doing a lot too. You are also adding to the collective. Now, if you have watched my videos before, I do breath work before all my videos. When we do breath work, it locks you into the energy that is before you. So I work with a collective of 12. If you watch my videos, I work with Airion, who is from Beyond and the Galactic. Hey, Sarah, I love you. I love my tribe and feel it. You can feel your heart just expand as you're tuning into this, and all who join as this is taking place through this channel, we allow. So be in a quiet place, be in a place, maybe you have to watch the replay to really listen into this and allow yourself to be. For you to take the information on that's being here, we first got to take you to you. So we're first going to take you into a place of you, and you're going to feel your light. You're going to connect into new Gaia here and now. You're going to connect into the galactic, which is here and now. You're going to collect and beyond. So all pieces of you will feel a part of this. So as we're doing the breath work, I breathe through our nose, and we're going to breathe into our heart, deep into Mother Gaia. Feel that root in through your feet, and feel your crown open, and feel your energetic ignite with this. It is best if you're in a quiet space. It is best if you can just allow yourself to be in stillness. So as you are surrendering yourself to your highest divine potential, you will feel your inner being drop into your heart. You will feel your higher self drop into your heart. You will feel the light of you drop into your heart. As we are doing the breath, allow this to happen now. And it is so. And so it is. So take your first breath now. One more time. One more time. Allow yourself to feel your heart. Feel the space in your heart. Breathe into your heart now. Feel what it feels like. Now to connect to your beingness inside this physical frame. You will feel your heart expand into its beingness. You may even see lights in your mind's eye, in your heart's eye. You might feel the light. Allow. I, Astron, am present as the beloved channel has stepped aside. Allow yourself to keep continuing to breathe. Allow yourself to feel your energetic beingness. Feel the energy in your body. You might feel it in your heart, belly area. Breathe that in. Connect into that. O kini ete silino a eteni ene knai o eteni. A ene o ene eteni ene a eteni knai. Allow yourself to feel this energy of you. Aen oini ine aeto ine. Allow yourself to expand from this area now. Through your feet and your head. You will feel this in your body frame. You will feel your feet connect. You will feel your head expand. This area of you is you. You are feeling you. As you are moving into a new version of you, you will be releasing a lot. One of the first things that will be going is the memories. They will escape you more and more. You are not forgetting. They are being stored in the Akashics. You are clearing the path for your new way. As you are releasing the path, more of your mind will be cleared. You will notice this. You might attach words to this. As in Alzheimer or dementia. But you will notice everyone has it, even the young ones. You're releasing all past self. A memory has to go. You are shifting into a new paradigm of you, beloveds. You are rebirthing that now. Even the storage of memories is being held differently here, for they are not held in the body. They are not bound that way. As you are shifting into the paradigm of you, there will be many examples in front of you of the shift taking place. In some instances, you are going to go, how did I lose that time? How did I lose myself? For in losing yourself, you are finding yourself. The paradigm that is here that you are all creating does not work in the old paradigm at all that way. And you are ceasing to exist that way. You are moving into the paradigm of the heart, where you are merging together and walking in wholeness. The best example that we can give to you of this is you are returning like the queen bee and the workers. You are seeing how one, not too much threat there, but in a whole tribe, it is powerful. And you are returning to that. All of you are shifting into what we would call a remembrance of ancient times of you. They are merging and recreating here on the earth plane. And you are all doing it. But it is for you to do it. As you are peaking what we would call the scale, you are what we would call the ground crew creating this on the physical level. You are doing it, and we are in celebration of that. We bring forward these messages, for it is helpful in your own transition. And we are part of you. We do not see ourselves separate from you in any way. So we are assisting a part of us. As you are shifting into your authenticness, things will have to be let go of for your own growth. You know these. You know what they are. You're rediscovering them. Waseline anekine ena ayazoine eknai zoe eneknai. Ayazoine eneknai zoineti. The paradigms are going from future paradigms, from the past. You are separating yourself from your past. So it will show up in many ways. You will not even have remembrance of things from your past. Do not fear this. If it is meant to come forward, it will drop in a different way. Ayatoine and ayatoine ay kaine. We are with you always. Remember, you are with us also. I do. Ai kaini toini te taini sikina ai tini. Aisama. Thank you. Thank you, Astron. Thank you, Airion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, thank you, Mother Gaia. Thank you. Wow, my heart feels so big right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. I send love to all of you. I send Lamora, I send love to you. Max, hello. Everyone who's on right now, I just send love to all of you. Joan, hello. Every Roger, everyone who's on right now, I just send love to all of you. I just send love to all of you. And thank you for your amazing, beautiful lights. Thank you. If you're ready for an attunement, email me. Yeah, that'll change your life, definitely. I send love, and may you all be blessed. We're doing it. We're getting it. We're going through it. We're growing. We're expanding. You're seeing it everywhere around you. Be proud. We are doing it. I can only share. Oh, okay, right. So I send love to all of you. May you all be blessed. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to be back on live on Friday, so watch for that. So you guys go through this wonderful day, this wonderful, powerful energy of you. I send love. May you all be blessed. I adore me. May you all.